Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. It's Riley. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played in Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. Handoff from the gun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Dumps it to the back. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rounding to the football. And now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Quarterback adapting. Gets rid of it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Got some room to run. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bulldog. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First down to start the drive after the break. Power football with the run. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to...
Looking for the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Mississippi State going up-tempo. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next. And the ball slipped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie. Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
He wants to throw here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Looking for a block, it's Riley. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmaking?
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The sure hands, it's ball. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't get much on the return, but... Mississippi State. Huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
On 3rd down, going up top. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it in.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Scanning the field, it's Mack. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe in punting, going for it this close to his own end zone. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Bulldogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half, Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hampton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and you know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. On the return, it's Riley. Just destroying his way through the field. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, he put his team in great position. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive, first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Tackled there by the defense.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Just they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practiced that all week.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You get down here in the red zone, you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations. You've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Mississippi State right back to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. From the gun. Dances away to buy time. He's going to take off. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downfield.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Alabama will get the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Young. Runs through the tackle. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and the number one thing you want to do with the jet sweep is make that thing bounce, right? Don't let it get outside right now. Make that thing go east-west, not north-south. Great job by the defense being ready for that jet sweep.
Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got rid of it just in time. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and
open runway ahead. He's at the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, though.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown time! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wants to throw on second down. They'll run the screen. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Looking to throw on third. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Looking to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He leaves it with the back. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments of individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looking for a block. It's Riley. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off?
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, getting the quarterback being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.